Well, hi everybody. Good Tuesday morning to you. Meteorologist Travis Kleneski here as we start things off here at 7 o'clock this morning. We do have an occluded front that's making its way across the state of Nebraska from west to east. Now, we don't always see occluded fronts very often on these maps, and for those that aren't familiar with them, the reason we use a purple color first off is because it's a mix of red and blue. Well, red usually indicates a warm front, blue indicates a cold front. Along with that, it has a mix of triangles and half circles. The triangles associated with cold fronts, the half circles associated with warm fronts. So basically what an occluded front is, it's basically when a warm front and a cold front kind of merge into one front. Usually what this means is there's not a lot of cold air behind an occluded front, but there still is a wind change. Sometimes can still spark off precipitation or at least bring some clouds, and in our case probably just bring a few extra clouds through, and of course a wind change. Notice that out to the east of that front, southeasterly winds. Behind that, more of a north and northwesterly wind, and so we'll see that wind change across the Tri-Cities in central Nebraska later on today. Winds may get a little bit breezy later this afternoon. We'll see a few passing clouds. This model doesn't have much precipitation. That said, I will keep a slim chance of showers and storms in the forecast this afternoon and into the evening hours. The most favored areas, northern and then eventually eastern Nebraska. That said, there are some forecast models hinting at least a slim chance of thunderstorms possibly firing up across south central Nebraska and north central Kansas, so I'm not going to completely rule that out. Heading into tomorrow, then, we see quite a bit of sunshine, breezy northwesterly winds, another warm day expected for tomorrow, maybe a couple of clouds later in the day. Just kind of continuing that stretch of warm weather we've been seeing for the last several days. Let's take a look at our severe threat for today, and this is from the Storm Prediction Center out of Norman, Oklahoma. That lowest end threat, that marginal threat, that green shade for the northeastern part of the state. So again, that's probably your most favorite area for thunderstorms later this afternoon and into this evening, and along with that would be the chance of severe weather. That said, if something were to fire, say around Hastings, Grand Island, Kearney, or a little bit farther southward, there's still the slim possibility, kind of an outside chance, but there is the chance we could see a strong to severe thunderstorm. Hail and wind look to be a primary threat. I'm not expecting a lot of severe weather, but just thought I would mention that here for today here, and again, favoring the far northeast. Temperatures will be warm for most of us today. Again, just a little cooler the farther west and northwest you go. So some places in the upper 70s like Ainsworth there, otherwise low and mid 80s in most other locations. You should stay dry out west and actually see a little more sunshine out west. A little on the breezy side with those north and northwest winds. In the south, we're looking at mid 80s around the Tri-Cities, upper 80s in northern Kansas. Northern Kansas would not rule out maybe getting to 90 today. Same thing out towards, say, like Lincoln. Would not rule out 90 degrees. Some models are hinting at 90 degrees later today, but I'm going to go with mid to upper 80s for afternoon highs, a small chance of a late day and evening shower and thunderstorm. All right, now on your 7-day forecast, that's the one you all want to see anyway, right? Well, we got more 80s in store. Tomorrow, dry conditions, but then tomorrow night, after midnight, a small chance of showers and storms. That's another 20% chance. Most of your Thursday looks dry for at least, again, this is for a Tri-Cities forecast. Here, specifically for the Tri-Cities, the daytime Thursday looks dry. There is the chance we could be pushing upper 80s to near 90 degrees on Thursday, a little breezy again. Most of these days are a little breezy, but not too bad really wind-wise. Then Thursday evening, a slim chance of showers and storms, a little better chance later Thursday night after midnight. Heading into your Friday, it looks like another dry day for most of Friday. A little cooler as a cold front starts to advance southeastward. I still think 80s out ahead of it, maybe near 90 in the far southeast, and then cooler 70s and maybe even some 60s farther to the northwest. There is a small chance of a late afternoon shower or thunderstorm. The chances get a little bit better by Friday evening and Friday night. This is probably our best chance of rain and thunderstorms as we head through the next several days to come, and also probably our best chance of severe storms, although there are question marks still with exactly how that's going to play out. Where that front ends up being is a big part of it, as most of the storms look to be near and north of the front, and it looks like south of the front will be mostly on the dry side. That front passes through though, and we will be cooler for your Saturday. Still a slight chance of showers and isolated thunderstorms Saturday, favoring Saturday morning. And I put breezy there on Saturday. That may be one of those slightly windier days where winds will get up over 20 miles per hour. Mother's Day on Sunday. Well, first off, before sunrise Sunday, a slim chance of showers and storms, but most of your Mother's Day looking dry, partly cloudy. Could get close to 80 or 70 degrees again, so it will be actually pretty decent. That's not far off from our average high for this time of the year. In fact, the average is 69 in Hastings and Kearney and 70 in Grand Island. And then we're back to the 70s on Monday with partly cloudy skies, so another nice day heading into early next week. So again, temperature wise, even though it won't be as warm as what we're seeing most of this week, we've still got pretty good weather ahead temperature wise. again, if you're looking for good amounts of rain, I don't think most of us are going to see a lot of rain. Severe weather chances Thursday night, and I think more so, I think our best chance is probably Friday night of seeing some severe weather for the area, although it doesn't really look like a big outbreak type situation. There is decent instability and shear in the atmosphere. It's just, can we get good lift in the atmosphere to get those storms going? That's kind of the big question mark right now. So there's your forecast for today. Until next time, I'm meteorologist Travis Klineski. Hope you all have a great Tuesday, and God bless.